to the back of my journal that Casey made me. I took, this was a piece of junk mail that came in the mail. I covered it with some handwriting pieces that I made in fodder school. This is my own handwriting, just on some bits of paper. And I covered the whole thing, and I was having some problems at the creases, so I also added some of my washi tape that I made with packing tape and pen. I just wrote on it with my own handwriting. You can see all the different styles of writing, different colors. This is also some of that washi tape. It's done with white acrylic marker on packing tape. And then what I did is I just hand stitched it into the back page. And I had messed up, it wasn't folding flat. So I ended up going with a Z, kind of a Z fold. So I'm going to have to make a closure for it somehow, but you can access the back or the front either way. So at this point now, what I'm going to do is I need to decide how I'm going to decorate it. So we'll be back for that in a little bit. Okay, I made some yummy, juicy marks using just a graphite stick. And now I'm going to add a little bit of color with these. These are paint sticks. They're by Art Skills. I got them at Dollar General. They're really cheap. And they come in some great colors. And so I like to play with them every once in a while. Some of them are shimmery and some of them are not. But they're fun to put on a page for a pop of color because they move real easy if you want them to. So I'm going to do a little bit of this in here. And this is a great neon-y pink. It looks great. And you can just kind of move it around with your finger. If you get it wet, you can do more with it. They are water soluble, so they mix and play well with water and other paints. It's kind of fun. Okay, this is a Dilution shimmer spray. I can't see what the color is. This Campo Teal. And it's got some glittery shimmer in it. So you gotta shake it till you hear the little ball. And I'm gonna apply it with just dab some on like this. It's a spray, but it doesn't always work. So I find it easier to do that. And then if I want to add some water to it to move it around a little bit, I can. Let me just add a little water right there. Let it mix in. I'm just making a great mess. I love it. All right. And just leave some of it really blue. Okay, I like this up here, but I think it's needs a little more contrast. So I'm going to take a wet paintbrush, and I'm just going to take my graphite stick and get it wet. Just kind of plop that down on there. Just draw a little bit. It's fun to get it wet and then paint with it, draw with it. A little more than I wanted right there, but just need a little dark something in that corner. Okay, this is a set of paint markers that I just love. It's Monte Marto paint pens, and they come in these broad tips, and they also come in fine tip. And I just love them. This is my favorite color. I don't think they have names. But they're acid-free, they're water-based, so they're water-soluble as well. You just shake them up really good, and they're fun to make little marks. They look great on bold colors, black or white background or pink, and just to add a little something extra there. That's my favorite mark right there. I love that. And then it also looks good on pink. And you want to be careful. You don't want to get it wet on. Make sure whatever you're using it on is dry, because it will, see, I'm getting a little spot in there. It will mess with your tip, so you want to make sure that you only use it on stuff that's dry. I'm going to have to clean that off so that doesn't get ruined. There's a little bit of that. And I think I'm about ready to work on a little bit of collage. So I'm going to let those little paint marks dry for a minute. I might add some little heart somewhere. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. This is an Intense Ink eyeliner from e.l.f. and it's my new best friend. It makes the most perfect little hearts. Didn't work on my eyes. It's an eyeliner, but it works great in my art journal, so I'm good with that. And it wasn't very expensive. I think it was like $2 or $3. And you know, I love me some hearts. Just go in and pop them in wherever you want. Well, it's my secret weapon. My black eyeliner to make little hearts. You can make them skinny, you can make them fat. Do whatever you want. And there's some of that. You can also, they're great also for just making like lines if you just want to make like hash marks, which I love that too. I'll do that. It kind of looks like a little raindrop mark, kind of. Okay, I've decided I'm going to use this little piece of fodder. I'm going to put it right about there, and then I'm going to put some white paint or gesso across here, and then I'm going to write my my little saying on there. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I forgot to turn on the camera again while I was writing, and it got a little smudgy, but that's okay. It's not really for anyone to read, it's just my own sentiment, but it's actually a lyric from a song. It says, the one who knows me the best loves me the most. And it's referencing God. No one knows us better than he does. And no one can love us as good as he does either. Alright, so here's my little botanical going on. And I'll probably put a layer of matte medium over that eventually, but it needs to dry really well. So I think that's it. Let's see if there's anything else I think it needs. I think we need a little heart here. I covered some of them up, so make some new ones. Aren't those so fun? Okay.